Welcome to the feathered nest. Yes, chickens retire too. Minus the social security checks, of course. Instead, they get comfy coops, extra snacks, and lots of TLC from chicken lovers like you and me. Today, we're diving into what it really means to care for our aging hens, because just like us, they deserve comfort, dignity, and maybe a soft bed of straw to rest their old bones. Chickens, those feathered bundles of personality, bring so much joy to our lives, but like all living beings, they age, and as they do, their needs change. Now, you might think, just toss in a little extra calcium and call it a day. Well, calcium helps, sure, but senior chickens need more than just a sprinkle of supplements. They need adjusted care, extra attention, and yes, a little compassion. As hens age, their digestion slows down and they may not absorb nutrients as well. That's why I prefer feeds specially formulated for older birds. One I like is Nutrina NatureWise Feather Fixer, which is great for feather health, especially during molting. Another one is Purina Leina plus Omega-3, which supports joint health and mobility. My oldest girl, Josie, is an 8-year-old olive egger who can't walk anymore, so I place her food directly in front of her and offer her water to drink each day several times a day. I know that may seem excessive, but she still eats well and has a sparkle in her eye. And I'll be honest, she still runs the coop with attitude, even from her sitting spot. So as long as she's not suffering, I will continue to help my girl out. The bottom line is that it's good practice to tailor their feed, observe how they eat, and if they stop eating or their droppings change, talk to a vet. Just like people, hens thrive on thoughtful nutrition, especially in their golden years. Here's another issue you need to consider. An older hen might not leap onto the roost like she used to. Think of her more like a little granny in need of a handrail and a cozy recliner. Mia, my 6-year-old mottled cochin, gets up on the roost by first jumping up on a crate that I placed in the coop, and from there she easily hops onto the roost. But every morning she gives me the look that says, "Will you help me off the roost?" So that's exactly what I do. Every single day. On the other hand, Miranda, my 7-year-old black copper Marans, says, "Forget the roost. I'm sleeping in the nesting box." It's her favorite spot. And as far as I'm concerned, she has earned it. To help your elderly chickens with mobility inside the coop, adding ramps, steps, or crates can really help them access the roost more easily. Also, make sure the coop is insulated so that their aging joints stay warm in winter, and keeping their bedding soft with straw or shavings make a huge difference on their aging joints also. Chickens hide illness really well, so it's up to us to be extra observant. Is she eating less? Moving differently? Are her droppings off? Watch for bumblefoot, which is a painful foot infection that older hens can get simply from walking on rough surfaces. Check for swelling, redness, or scabs. My 6-year-old silver-penciled Plymouth Rock, named Tess, is still active and lays an egg every now and then, but her eyesight is fading. She can't always find her snacks, so I help her by hand feeding some of them to her, and then I place the rest on the ground in front of her. Oftentimes, she accidentally pecks my hand instead of her treats, but that little peck of joy is totally worth the extra effort. And another thing, just because they're older doesn't mean your chickens want to nap all day. A short stroll, a scratch in the dirt, or a treat hidden under straw keeps their minds and bodies going. Puzzle feeders or scattering treats on the ground help stimulate their natural foraging behavior. Even gentle enrichment can boost their mood and yours. As hens age, they can get pushed out of the social circle by younger birds. Sometimes that means less access to food or just feeling left out. So give them their own cozy spot, a corner perch, a low nesting box, or even a small divider that lets them see the flock without the pecking drama. Think of it as a chicken condo with a great view. For many of us, our chickens are more than livestock, they're beloved pets, and like any pet, they deserve love and comfort till the very end. Josie may not walk, but she responds sweetly when I talk to her. Miranda has her cozy corner in the nesting box where she now sleeps most nights. Mia gets help off the roost every morning, and Tess waits for her treats like clockwork. These girls gave us eggs, joy, and laughter during their younger years, And now it's up to us to make sure that they have a soft landing in their senior years. So here's to our golden girls. With a little extra care, thoughtful feeding, and some well-placed crates, steps, or ramps to help them get on and off the roost, we can help them enjoy their golden years with dignity, comfort, and joy. And now, how about you? Do you have any thoughts on caring for senior chickens? What are some things that you do to ensure that they live their best lives when they're in their senior years? Share your stories in the comments. We're all learning together. And if you haven't been doing so already, I hope that you will consider ways to make your chickens' senior years as pleasant and comfortable as possible. We owe it to them for what they've given to us their whole lives. Remember, happy hens make a happy homestead no matter their age. I hope you'll check out some of my other videos on chickens, gardening, and endangered heritage breed livestock that need our help. You'll find that playlist of videos right here. I hope I'll see you again soon.